What's up, guys? John Howe here. Hope you guys are doing well. Listen, I'm just at the shops right now, and I'm getting my iPad actually fixed for my son for his birthday. His birthday's coming up soon, so I'm getting my iPad fixed. So thought it was a quick little video as I'm waiting here, guys, and talk to you guys about something that's happening with my trading recently. Trading's gone phenomenally well, and it's, you know, not just trading, guys, but balance. You know, successful life is a balanced life. You can see, like, all getting sucked up in the face, and you know, becoming, you know, doing really well at trading, guys, is all about not just doing well at trading, right, but just being truly happy with inside yourself and making sure that you're taking care of yourself as well too. You can see I'm at the shops right now, so yeah, so just waiting to get my iPad fixed. For some reason it's disabled, so I'm in line and I'm gonna get it fixed. One thing I want to talk to you guys about is, firstly, is don't make your whole life about trading. Make sure you have a balanced life. Make sure you're doing two things, and don't try and rush it, and don't try and force it, because the more you do it, the more you rush it, the more you force it, the longer it's going to take for you to get there. Make sense? So make sure you do that, and make sure you're taking care of your health. It really is important. You know, like doing things like an intermittent fasting. You know, like, for example, you know, you won't have any breakfast, so maybe 11, 12 o'clock you might actually start eating. But that first bit in the morning, you might want to have some green drinks, some lemon water, you know, some green caps with spirulina and stuff like that, and just some, you know, and all those really good things about this, which is really, you can see my skin, right? You can see I'm looking really healthy. I'm looking really healthy, and that's because, especially, I wasn't like this at the start of the week. It's Thursday right now. I wasn't like this at the start of the week. At the start of the week, I actually started feeling a bit sick. I was eating too much, and I was eating a bit too much, and you know, too much takeaway, and I just started feeling a bit unwell. So the last couple of days, what I've done is I've really started to bring back my food, like not eating as much food, but really bumping up my lemon water, bumping up my my green tea, having lots of green tea, bumping up green drinks, you know, so stuff like that. And so just really bumping it up and doing that sort of stuff, and fasting. There's so much benefits in fasting, but when you're fasting, you're giving yourself, your body, the time, because you don't realize this, guys, but do you know, when you fast, depending on how long you fast, it actually kills off some old cells in your bloodstream. I'm not going to get too technical here, but what actually happens when you fast, it actually kills off some of the blood cells in your body, right? But what it does do, especially in your immune system, what it does do, it creates new, fresh blood cells. So if you guys are looking for an immune reset, so you can basically reset your immune system for diseases, and so you know, if you feel like you run down and stuff like that, take some time out, do a little bit of fasting, get a lot of greens into you, a lot of lemon water, really flush out. And from that process, you are going to so one, you're going to start to flush toxins out, so you're going to give your body enough time to recover. And also, secondly, when you're fasting and you're not eating, it's giving your body enough time to recover and repair and look after itself as well too. And from that, as I said before, especially depending on how long you fast, what happens is, especially in your immune system, some of those cells actually die away, but new fresh blood cells appear, basically get reborn, and therefore it's like an immune system reset. You know what I mean? You know, a lot of people say, like, to me, like, oh, don't come near me, John, I'm sick. And I'm like, get your ass here. I hardly ever get sick, and the reason why is because I keep doing this immune system reset, right? I keep making sure I look after it. The only reason why I'd get sick is if my immune system is down. You know, I'm stressing too much, I'm not sleeping, and so on and so forth, right? And you know, last Monday, or the Monday just went, I felt like my immune system was doing that, so I needed to cut that back a bit. And even just one day of doing this, just one day, and really bringing that in, and bringing in lots of liquid and lots of greens and lots of lemon water, and just really give my system a flush. It's switched it back. You know, I've actually stopped going to the gym for a couple of days as well too, because I was actually pushing that too much. I've slowed down on the caffeine. I used to have like a couple of energy drinks, not like the energy drinks with the sugar and stuff like that. It's like, you know, I've got like an amino energy. It's basically zero sugar, but it's more like natural caffeine and so on and so forth. But I was taking too much caffeine, and also I was taking some of you guys might think that's the reason why your video that's the reason why your video was crazy. So I was taking too much caffeine, and yeah, so I just had to give my body a complete reset. And that's what I'm even doing today. Right now it's about 10:30. It's about 10:30 it's about 10:30 in the morning, and I haven't eaten anything. I've been up since 4. I've had lots of lemon water, lots of green tea, and so on and so forth, green drinks, stuff like that. Yeah, guys, so that's basically what's been going on with my health and fitness stuff as well. And as you can see with my face, I'm looking really lean in my face as well, and I'm looking really healthy in my skin. That's because I'm taking good care of my insides. Every day I'm still trading, guys. Every day I'm still trading, but a successful life is a balanced life. Keep looking after yourself. Keep taking care of your health. And if you find yourself getting a bit sick as well too, don't go to the doctor and try to get some antibiotics and say, oh well, give me some antibiotics. Like, no, do the work. Yes, fasting. Especially if you're used to eating food all the time, fasting is hard. Right, it is hard. It's difficult, especially and that's the reason why I say don't do an all-day fast. Just do a half-day fast. Just say, I'm not going to eat breakfast, but I'm going to drink a lot of liquid. And yes, you might be hungry, and yes, you might feel like low on energy and stuff like that. But push through, and then by lunchtime you can actually start to introduce some food as well too. Make sense, guys? Now I want to talk to you guys about trading as well too. One thing that's happened with my trading lately is that trading has just taken off on a whole new level. And one of the reasons why I actually think that is that because I'm truly being patient and waiting for these setups, but I'm quick to get out. As soon as the market gives me some sort of profit, I'm not trying to ride it out for big profits. The whole thing, cut your losses short, let your profits run. That is true, right? That is true. But what is also true is that, not getting too greedy. Not getting too greedy. There's been many times where I've made a good profit, and the very next day that trade would have turned against me if I just got too greedy. So taking that. But also one thing that's really important, guys, that as you're doing your trading is that when you're doing your trading, it's important that you don't get your emotional swings based on a losing position. I know some of my private clients, we're actually in a position right now it's actually a losing trade. It's not I'm not out of it yet because we don't need to be out of it, but we're actually losing trade. And some of my private clients are in the same trade and they're getting so emotional swings, but yet we've had 6, 7, 8 trades, profitable trades up to this far, and this one trade, and now I can feel the energy level drop. And it's like, no, don't let that, right? Expect you're going to have a losing trade. Don't get so down when you have a losing trade. It's gonna happen. Expect it. It's gonna happen. If you can't do that, well, then don't trade. You know what I mean? Like it's just the way it goes. Expect you're gonna have a losing trade, and that's the way it is. Now for this particular example, I believe this trade's going to turn around because all the charts and everything. The whole charts and everything saying that this thing's going to turn around. Might take another couple of days, but I believe it's going to turn around. We're not out of the trade for a loss yet, but this actually may be a losing trade. But the thing is, but I can feel the energy all throughout these 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 5, 6, 7, 8 trades that I've had. They've been really, really excited and happy and stuff like that. That's the very first losing trade, they get themselves down. Don't do that. Guys, keep yourself in a balanced emotional place. If you have a losing trade, just take it and move on. Don't be so down. Get yourself down. Like one of my clients has used the words bleeding. Oh, this trade is bleeding me. It's like, don't use those words, guys. It's like you're going to have losing trades. Accept that fact. When you get into a trade, you don't know whether that trade is going to be losing or a loss or a profit. And you've got to be okay with both scenarios happening because you don't know. Every single trade you take has a random outcome built in with a probability outcome. That means every single trade you don't know it's going to be a profit or loss. But it's built in with a probability of an outcome. That probability is only shown after 10 trades. Make sense, guys? So anyway, I'm going to head back into my iPad. I thought it was a quick video for you guys. I hope this helps you out, guys, when it comes to balanced life, when it comes to health as well too. Fitness, spending time with family, friends, so on and so forth. Looking after your health, but also some things to do with trading. It's really, really, really important to understand that. Make sure that you have a trading system and you're only taking a trade when your trading plan, your trading system is met. You've probably heard that many times, but if you're just taking a trade here and there and here and there, and of course you feel like it or you think it's a good trade, you never know. You're never really going to know whether your system, your approach is good, right? Because you can't really track it. Where if you actually start taking the very similar setups or the same setup time and time again, you'll be able to see the probability of that system working out over 10, 20 trades. And that's what you want, right? You want to be able to have something that you can rely on. So anyway, guys, speak to you soon.